Well, I'm excited because I'm at Santa Monica again with Terrell, and the weather forecast, you can see, look at all the rain we've had, but the weather forecast said it was going to be pouring rain tonight, and then late yesterday they said, oh, never mind, it'll be fine. So lots of sand movement, tons of targets out there. I am really amped to be here. So sun goes down soon, low tide's in like an hour and a half. We are going to get crazy. I am not going to waste any time, and I'm hoping to find just a ridiculous amount of coins. There's Terrell. Let's get started. $18 out in the wet sand here. And all sorts of other numbers now. It's weird to take a bite and it just sounds completely different. Or it disappears. Disappears a regular thing lately. In the scoop. Ring shaped. Alright, let's take a look. We'll look around first, make sure nobody's near me. Starting out with a ring. I accept. Wow. It's gonna be a great night. Just getting started. Alright, we'll clean that up and look later. This one's, I don't know if I should waste my time digging it. Going from 4 to like 16. I don't know, just in case. I gotta do a couple test digs on things that sound like hell just to see how things are sounding, because if this turns out being something cool. What? What in the hell? Is that something else in the ground? No. 16, 17 out of the hole. That was weird. Let's see if I can shake this out. I see it. The hell is that thing? A bead of some kind? Off a beaded bracelet, maybe? I don't know. We'll take a look later. Choppy high teens. I'm not going to video every dig, I've decided, because there's just so many targets. I'll probably just turn on when I find something cool, or if I come across something really shallow, because so far these, or at least this one, sounds deep. Make sure the water's not going to steal it here. In the scoop. Alright, that's a penny throwing me off. Alright. Sun's just about down. Alright, mid-20s. Doesn't sound too deep, so I'll live dig it. Then I'll turn on if I find something cool, which hopefully is quite often. $25, $26 out of the hole. Dime, silver, copper penny. And it's a nice green dime. Before it gets dark, I'll do another live dig. Dime, dime. Penny type of tone. Oh, the sand is really thick. Now it sounds kind of crazy. Oh, there's more than one target in there, which makes sense because I just dug the next door neighbor dimes to this thing. That's a crusty penny. Let's see what else is in there. Sounds like another crusty penny. What a great problem to have. Too many targets. All right, another penny. It's crazy. We're just trying to cross under the pier to the other side, and there's a ton of targets under the pier, which typically doesn't occur. So that's kind of exciting. I don't know if you could hear this interference, but even in all that interference, I started to bite it out, and then I wanted to let you hear it. You hear the interference going crazy. Even good targets stand out in the interference. Mid-20s. Another dime. Not a bad place to be. Quarter tone. More than one. This is amazing. I mean, listen to this. Quarter. Nickel over there. There's something else over there. All right, I am done digging live digs until I find something cool. I'll show you, because you can see the quantity of targets is awesome. Nice green quarter. So many targets. So many targets. It's unbelievable. But this one, it's reading over 30. So I'm really curious. It's probably a penny. These pennies are reading all over the book. Now this is calming down to a mid-20s. And now it's disappeared. I've been digging targets, and I'll pull out, not hear the target I was going after, and check my thing, and there'll be another tone in there. And I had one hole where I had 3 pennies that I pulled out before I got to my quarter. It's just crazy amount of tones. Terrell's over in the same spot for the last 25 minutes, just turning circles, digging holes. This one turned out being a dime. Right on top. I'm just trying to actually, it's kind of a weird thing to say, I'm trying to get out of this area with all these targets. When they're piled on top of each other. Look, they're sitting right on top. Crazy. But when you're in one area turning circles, digging holes, I'm trying to find a little cleaner area where I can kind of decide what's what. Kind of a cool little thing here. I don't know what they call these things, but I see them every once in a blue moon. Sea snail or something, I don't know. But I found an area with a little less targets. Believe it or not, listen to this. Penny. Another penny. Another penny. Ooh. Mid-20s. I mean, they're just targets everywhere. Another 20. Was that 30? Yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with, which is a great problem to deal with. But it kind of forces me to cherry pick and just say, I don't want to dig penny tones. Even though I've proven time and time again, penny tones could be something good. And then you throw your pile out to check if it's in there, and there's another tone underneath it. It's challenging, but man, I love it. All right, here's my mid-20s. That's a dime. All right, back to the original plan. I'll turn on, oh, that's a copper penny. I'll turn on if I find something cool. It's a nice fishing lure laying right on top. Look at that guy. Whopper flopper. Right, rang up like a nickel, but it looks like a rolled penny. So I'll video it. It's a little something different. Too crusty to read, but yeah, that's exactly what it is. Rolled penny. Got me a cell phone in the scoop. Let me rinse it off here. Broken. Can't put my machine down. Wow, that thing's swollen. TCL. Whatever that is. Alright, I heard a 3/4 tone. Got it out of the hole, kicked it, and I think I see something shining. I'm getting close to my scoop, that's why it's acting up. Nice solid 4, and I think I have a ring here. Let's take a look. I can get my darn camera. There we go. That is a ring. Surprisingly, only ring number 2. And we've been here a while. Just so many targets, and they're all coins so far. Besides that first dig. What the heck kind of ring is that? A heart? And a heart? I don't know. That's an odd shaped ring. We'll take a good look later. Alright, was digging a nickel tone and I've got another ring. It's thin. We'll take a good look later. This area is unbelievable. I am going so slow. Listen to this. Targets everywhere. So, penny, nickel tone. That's how I'm doing it. Unfortunately, I am cherry picking, and there's another quarter over there. There's just so much. And they're even sounding like hell out of the hole. The nickels are, anyway. Yep, that's a nickel. So, that's what I'm doing. Still working. Nickel tone. Quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, everything. It's crazy. A couple times I've scooped and I've had multiple coins in the scoop after I sift it. That's a nickel. Waiting for that gold ring. It's got to be in here. But there are literally coins all over the place. Alright, I'll keep at it. Well, that's not a quarter. I think that's a dollar coin. I haven't rubbed the crust off yet to find out, but let's see. Yeah, that's a dollar coin. Yeah, if I could find nothing but those, that'd be a great night. Well, here's the irony of this. We have dug a ridiculous amount of coins, and you'll see on the wrap-up. My last dig, I'm digging a 9. Finally heard like a good solid 9, and my ear broke on my coil. But I still retrieved the number, the 9 tone. And I see a ring. I am ending off with a broken coil and a ring. Luckily, I brought my Vanquish as well, so that won't stop me. All right, let's take a look at this ring. Oh, man, I am worn out. Looks like a stainless ring, but it's a ring. Yeah, of all times to break my coil. All right, I think wrap-up's coming up real soon. I am exhausted. Back at my hotel. Before I run up to the room and do my wrap-up, I'm going to get rid of the trash. So I want to show you right now really quick the ugliest glasses I've ever seen. They remind me of Back to the Future. Dr. Emmett Brown was wearing those ugly things. Phone, I'll probably hang on to that, give that to someone that likes to fish. One nice key, and typical, but compared to all the targets I've dug, which you'll see on the wrap-up, that is not much trash. Alright, we'll see you in a few. Hotel room wrap-up. I'm exhausted. This was crazy amount of targets. 5.5 hours is the time on the sand that Terrell and I had. He ended up with $18, maybe $19. I forgot to count mine. Let's count it. I got 3 $1 coins. So 1, 2, 3. These are quarters. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's $15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23.50, 23.60, 23.70, and that. So let's call it $24. I got more than 30 cents in pennies there. $24 in one hunt. That is unreal. That's a record for me, I'm pretty sure. I've pulled in, Terrell and I, and it's been 4 or 5 years since it was like really good at Santa Monica, but I think a good time for us would, or a good night for us back then was $10 to $12. That's crazy. Surprisingly, though, I expected to pull in a ton of jewelry as well. I got 4 rings. I'm not complaining, but I thought there'd be a ton more. Especially, I mean, think about it. All these targets. That's just crazy. All right, this is kind of cool. Queen Elizabeth II coin, 1971. It's from the UK, so that's kind of neat. It's a new penny, it says on the back. That bead, I don't know, it's just a decorative bead. First coin, I believe, or ring, I believe. I'm tired, just bear with me. First ring was this one. There are no markings. Looking up close, it is plated. I don't know what order they came in. I found that. It up close just looks kind of costumey. I don't see that it's going to be gold or silver, but it's a ring. This thing, it is crusty. I'm in a hotel, so I don't have all the cleaning stuff Tom and I typically use. It does have some weight to it, but I don't see any marks. I'm not sure what that would be. Maybe stainless. I think those are supposed to be hearts. Let me put it on my finger so you can kind of see, but it's supposed to be a heart on either side. It's an odd looking ring. I don't know. It's a ring though. And this one is stainless steel. It's got the brand name in there. It says stainless. And that was the one where I snapped my coil. I heard the tone, put my coil off to the side to take my first scoop, and I felt my machine shift a little bit, and I thought, man, those ears just broke on that coil. I have used that for years, so I'm not surprised at all. I'll get it fixed, no big deal. So anyway, stainless steel ring, broke my coil. That's it for the jewelry, surprisingly, considering all this stuff. So, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. Thanks so much for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.